Hey there, people. My name is Troy Delaine. I'm a singer from the Midwest. I trained in opera for many years. I studied from my home state of Minnesota in college, as well as being participant in many choirs, St. Paul Chamber Orchestra, St. Olaf Choir. You know, Minnesota has a great deal of choral history, and so that's where I first got my vocal training. After that, I traveled around a bit. I went to Europe. I studied with a couple of Scala tenors. I studied with a Russian state tenor who was a premier tenor at the Vilnius Opera and Ballet, also director, also a La Scala tenor. And Germany, Poland, I've been around. I sang opera in Europe, and that's what I presently do. I'm an operatic tenor. So, as a tenor, you're always looking for ways to improve your voice, improve your longevity, improve your stamina over like an opera or whatever pieces that you're singing. You want to be able to sing expressively and easy, and you don't want to have to worry about your high notes or anything else that occurs between the lowest thing that you'd sing and the highest thing that you'd sing. Now, for a tenor, they used to call Pavarotti king of the high Cs. Now, the high C is pretty much like the ultimate note. That is really a note that that most operatic tenors are judged by, and it's important to have it. So, and it's important to have that note and have it be secure. So, if you can find anything that will help you to make your voice easier to produce and able to reproduce high notes, like the high C or whatever, easier, then that's something that's very valuable. And that's when I came across this iVoice particular thing. And, well, let's just say that it made a dramatic improvement. I was able to sing higher, longer. I already possessed a high C, but it somehow opened the voice up a little bit more. There were overtones, there was an ease of production, it was really firm, it was really in there, you know, you didn't have to worry about it at all. And it sounded good, and it made me feel good, and it's given me an edge, you know, as far as that. It's also raised my voice up about a half step, and negotiating some of the more difficult passages is very important, you know. As a tenor, you want your voice to be higher, you don't want it to be lower, and you want it to be, you know, produced easily, and if it's easy, then you can put a lot more emotion into it, and you can really communicate effectively, you know, the words and the lyrics and the feeling to the audience. So my actual experience with the iVoice is that, of course, I sang from people that were familiar with the operatic voice and familiar with audio and the differences in the voice. And of course, I did a demo with it, and it was, you know, an incredible difference. Not only for me, I could feel how much easier it was to sing high and how much easier it was to produce the tones, but also for everyone in the room. It was pretty significant. Immediate change in the quality of voice. And I used it for a couple of concerts, after which my voice felt fresh. I didn't have any, you know, vocal fatigue, and also the reception from the people, you know, from the audience members and from the accompanist and from the director. It was very positive. They were amazed. They were like, "Oh, what did you do?" Or that's the best you've ever sounded, or what have you changed, or have you changed this or that? I didn't tell them that the only difference was, you know, the iVoice component. Well, I also do like a jazz standard set with a pianist, and it just allows my voice to just really flow. I can sing the softs are softer, but they're very full, and the highs are very easy to reproduce. It lets my voice be very, very flexible to take it through all sorts of different dynamics, up and down and through different ranges and different tones and different dynamics very, very easily. As an example of the iVoice use in another kind of repertoire. What if I do like a Journey song, or if I do like a Boston song? That stuff is very, very high. I mean, it's like G at least over high C. And for me, as a stronger tenor, more like a spinto tenor, some of that very, very high stuff, since I don't really have a falsetto, is very, very difficult for me. And I put this on, the iVoice, and I just wanted to check it out. I wanted to see if I could actually, you know, get to those notes, like in More Than a Feelin', or some of these Journey things, which are extremely high, you know, Steve Perry stuff. And yeah, to my surprise, I was able to do it. I was able to do it. You know, it was it's a difficult song, and I was able to go right over there. It was significant. So I'm very happy with it. I'll continue to use it as long as I continue to sing, which hopefully will be a lot longer with this thing. And so that's been my experience. I'm very happy to have come across this and to use it, and it's fantastic. I recommend it.